What's up, everybody? Hello and welcome to episode 112 of the Speaking English podcast. Today's topic is some versus some. And, well, what can I say? We have April. It's getting warm outside. I'm wearing a different hat. It's a little bit bigger. I hope it still looks good. I have the cat over here because some of you requested she should be back with us. The NHL playoff season is about to begin tonight, actually, and the website updating has been going on slowly but steady. I'm pretty happy with that. So go to speakingenglishpodcast.com. Check it out. You can see some new headers here. There's a new archive which I'm attempting to update pretty quickly. You will finally see some categories as to what general subject I'm talking about, like vowels or voiced versus voiceless, and also there are tags. So you can see at the moment that it's a little bit down there. A versus E is the biggest word, which means that from the episodes I have tagged since the redesign, which was about like 10 episodes or 12, the most have been on A versus E. But that's going to change once I get to the back catalog. Okay, today we have some versus some. S-O-M-E versus S-U-M. First one is a collection of more than one, I would say. Okay, so you have three people standing across the street. You could also say there are some people there. It's an indefinite numeric description of a collection of an assortment of things. Can I have some sugar? It can be countable. It doesn't have to be countable. There's a lot of people over there, and I mean this. You may know the distinction between much and many. One is countable, one not. Maybe I should do a podcast on that. But that is some. And the other one, sum, S-U-M, is the result you get when you add numbers. That's the description of technical. The sum. The sum of 1 and 1 is 2, as opposed to the sum of 1 and 1, the product of 1 and 1 is 1, because that's 1 times 1 by 1, and 1 plus 1, that's the sum, meaning 2. Confused? So sum is a mathematical term. You could also say the sum in summary. That's the conclusion of our thoughts, adding it all up. Peter has said his what he thinks. John has voiced in. So to sum up everything, this is our result. So that's sum. And how can you make the distinction? Well, I would go as follows. In math, you sometimes use a calculator to help you when the example you have to do is too hard. For example, 237 plus 10,038,000. Okay, so you use a calculator. And in calculator, there is no E, which you have to know, I guess. There's an O2, so that could be confusing, but there's the first letter we are looking for is the U, calculator. So calculator relates to the sum, S-U-M, and S-O-M-E, not. So that's the collection of people. of stuff, of things. Some people, some money, and some SUM is 1 plus 1. And there's also the letter, or all vowels of sum can be found in the word calculator. Right, this works for my brain. Maybe you have different thoughts on how to memorize that. You have better mnemonics, send them in. You know how to do that? Email to speakingenglishpodcast@gmail.com, or a comment right here in the comment section of speakingenglishpodcast.com, episode 112. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you like the new site. I'm still working on the design. Thanks for tuning in.